Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support in this broadcast. I don't take it for granted. Now, there's something which we are forgetting, and I want us to be very much keen. Kenyans, this is a lesson we ought to learn, and I'm not afraid to say it. Right now, we don't have opposition. And the way our country is going, things are not okay. And even Ruto is aware of that, the current president. I was just perusing some of the newspapers here, and I have realized that these are the factors why we are failing as a country, more so the government. As I begin by Daily Nation, the other one is also Daily Nation. It is well written, enough is enough. I know you've encountered with this newspaper, just bear with me. Then, the country's fate lies in this man's hands. You see what is happening? Raila Odinga, William Ruto, Kindiki, the other man, Arji, and the former police boss who had retired. That is what is now trending in social media. If you go to the other one is very simple and clear. And I want you to read also this one. In fact, this is the worst one now. It is written, my phone is disturbing me, I don't know why. And it's a nice phone. It is written, the same daily newspaper. Filthy rich hustlers. Filthy rich hustlers. Now, kuna shida hapa. Shillings 4 billion. Mwajia sisi wanasiasa lazima tuongee. Hakuna haja tudanganyane. Ndio Wakenya wasikie ukweli. Then, shillings 851 million. That is Aden Duale. Justin Muturi 700 million. Alfred Mutua, the man who was having that interest Kenyans to go and work abroad, urging Kenyans to go and work abroad. So I asked him a simple question: why don't they create job opportunity to Kenyans? No answer. 420 million. Then the former, this one is 281 million. I think she's Deborah. Now, in my conclusion, these are the people eating our money. And they are making us to fail as a country. Why? If Mudavadi is working as a prime minister, cabinet secretary, and even the assistant of the president, yet his position is not even in the office, are we safe? We are not safe. Right now, the current opposition is in the government. Akina Kalonzo wanaangalia tu na nyuma. There is no one coming out clearly that he wants to be in the opposition. And mark my words, this seat of opposition is not going to function right now. Ita function kama Ruto ashafanya uchaguzi. Sasa hawezi kubali mtu yeyote achukue hiyo seat. That's why we are seeing people like Junet Mohammed are being pampered. They are being controlled. They are being controlled. Here comes a story or a scenario. A country, Kenyans are suffering. Leaders are enjoying. The top government, most officials are enjoying. Here comes a story. never have all intention of even helping Kenyans. Yesterday, I told you I'm still having a war with my MP. I called my area MP, and in fact we were just texting each other in WhatsApp. I told him that you guys, you are lying a lot. The first agenda as a leader, I assume today I become a governor, of which I will be. The first thing is road. I know you will tell me it's not easy as I think. The first thing is road. Let us not lie. Infrastructure, clean water. Then you build the houses for them if you are willing. When I say infrastructure, you dig even the channel when it rains, the waters flow fluently, rather than water disturbing your people in the community. The first thing. When I talked about clean water, each and every homestead or even center have that clean water. A walking distance, because they elected you. Then houses, you can build for them if you are willing, schools, hospitals, and the rest. That is mandatory. He said that that role does not belong to him, belongs to MCA. So you see here, I was just trying to brief you. William Ruto's government had seen that if he wants to work with Raila Odinga, the opposition, then he might be disturbed. Now the best option is to put opposition in the box or in the pocket. Work with them. Kenyans, I want to say, how can you give someone having 700 million, 800 million job vacancy in your administration? Yet there are those Kenyans suffering. In fact, the only thing he did well is appointing this CS of agriculture. I don't know the name. Who was just poor like me. He had no vehicle, he had no money in the account. But here comes another story. Kenyans are suffering. Countries being driven into a wrong direction. Even the president knows that. Anapea hata dani external forces tender. Kwa nini hawezi collect tax hiyo kidogo kidogo? Atengeneze nayo hiyo airport. Must we just be controlled for 30 years? Are we not having brain enough to reason? Are we not having vision for this our country? We are doomed as Kenyans. And that is why that newspaper from the Daily Nation is saying enough is enough. Why enough is enough? Because there is total failure somewhere. There is total failure somewhere because they never have time for Kenyans. They only have time for themselves. Are we having a dream for this our country, whereby someone could one day wake up very early in the morning and say, we have a legitimate government considering our vision and dream? But that is a failure. They're just talking and having that vision for 2027, their own dream, in that they secure their chance in the office, second chance in the office. But this is filthy movement. If they don't change, then Kenyans are going to come for you guys. I'm not even propelling that movement, but it's gonna be a force. We are seeing how things are happening here. Juzi Morara, Gen Z, saa hii hatuwezi jua another force inatokea wapi. So you must consider Kenyans first. Whether you are the president, whether you are MCA, whether you are MP, whether you are Senate, there is new vote U-turn system. If you are not keen, up to you. That is why I can say that this country need a change. Yesterday we watched David Chichir being disturbed with simple question. He doesn't know even the one who is now having that tender to renovate the airport. It's very shameful, and is the CS of Transport and Communication. He doesn't know, which means there's force controlling him. They are lying in night, they are lying in a broad daylight. Enough is enough. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a kind of dossier I had to give Kenya Kwanza administration or any other person in the government. I rest my case at this point. Subscribe if you've never subscribed. Like this video, watch, share, and give us your opinion. Thank you, and let's meet on another political discussion.